This is Bryson Howard, who just signed to play at Duke. And 1 year ago, he had 0 Division I offers, no rankings, no attention, and no future in college basketball. And then, in one summer, everything changed. Bryson picked up over 20 Division I offers in his last AAU summer and committed to Duke, something that most players dream of. So what actually happened that summer? And how does someone go from completely unknown to one of the most recruited players in the country in just one summer? I spent the day with Bryson to find out the truth and to see, is this possible for anybody? Now, the first thing I didn't understand was that if he was this good, how did nobody see it? So I needed to see for myself, is he really like that? And what better place to find out than in the middle of a playoff game? So we're here with ESPN. We're gonna find out a little bit about Bryson, see if he's really like that. My guy, what can you tell me about Bryson Howard?
Man, like, I ain't seen it yet, but just from watching highlights,
Don't you go to school with him?
me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just here to be here, man.
He a dog, man. Get him the ball, man. He gonna make it in the basket no matter what. That's all I can say, man. You gotta watch him play.
That's not even a question. Bryson Howard, 10 out of 10, 5-star. They can't mess with him. Let's get this done, you know what I'm saying?
Bryson's like that. I mean, he's a 6'5" guard. He's scoring at all 3 levels. You haven't seen anything like it before.
Was he always like this?
Nah, I mean, he started off JV sophomore year, and then you saw a pickup as he started playing, and then
So this wasn't a thing where he's just always been,
he was good.
he really worked
After
for
the
it.
summer, he became great.
You don't go from 0 stars to 5 stars in one season for no reason, gang. And I'm gonna let that.
That's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. All right, so my guy Bryson plays for a school called Frisco Heritage, and they're one of the top teams in Texas. I think they're like 1 or 2 in 5A. And they're playing another really good team tonight. It's the second round of the playoffs. The red team is called Melissa. And there's some hoopers on both teams, some ranked players on both teams. It's gonna be a good game. That's a big dude coming down the lane, bro. No pause. No pause. Yeah, bro's got it, bro. I gotta see a couple dunks, though. See if he's really like that. I know we're here recording a video for Bryson, but number 4, his name is Cameron Lomax. He's a 4-star going to SMU. Every time I watch him play, bro, he's killing. He's that guy. End of the first quarter. It's 32-13. I've seen him spot up, shoot the threes like he's shooting with hands in his face, like he's shooting on a gun at the gym, and then he's able to get downhill, handle the ball, facilitate. I like it, bro. I'm impressed. I've seen everything I need to see, bro. It's 37-13, not even halftime. We've gotten 3 threes, shit down the lane, and a windmill fast break dunk. I'm good, bro. Hop step, pump fake, step through. He might be a 6-star, dude. How many points does Cam Lomax have, bro? He's hit like 5 threes. What 5-stars you see taking charges, bro? I've never seen a 5-star take a charge. He's that guy, bro. This may be the best duo ever in high school basketball, bro. I'm blazing, I don't care.
Hey, folks, touchdown next time. We're on the lit side now. We're on the lit side. We're not with the band no more.
That shit was fire.
Going into the fourth quarter, it's 77-51. Game's pretty much over. All I want from here is some dunks. So if we can get an alley-oop and a couple dunks, I'm happy. That was a good game.
Cameras went for 40.
Yeah, I think he had 46. You had 32.
Me?
It didn't even feel like it, right? Y'all combined for like 80, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That playoff game showed me everything that I needed to know about Bryson as a player and whether he could play or not. And my guy is definitely 5-star material. At 6'5", being able to shoot the ball from deep, create shots off the dribble, handle the ball in transition and score, facilitate, and his pure strength and athleticism shows why someone like Duke would want him. He definitely is a real prospect. So we pulled up on him at his high school here in Frisco, Texas to find out more about his story.
Bryson Howard, I go to Frisco Heritage High School, and I'm committed to Duke.
You gotta let that sit, bro. You gotta let the air just sit after that. I'm committed to Duke. There are very few, I'm glazing, bro. I don't care. I was told you had no offers going into your last summer.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I wasn't here. I was actually at Lebanon Trail my freshman year, and I was actually on varsity. So then I transferred here, and then I actually ended up getting put on JV. It was like a humbling experience for me, and basically just like, okay, well, now you've already missed out a year, so now you got to work even harder to to get where you want to be.
You played JV the whole sophomore year?
Yeah, the whole year.
When we came to the first game, one of the students in the crowd, I forgot his name, and he was saying JV, you were like dunking on people, like it was you were watching somebody that definitely shouldn't have been on JV.
I was having fun, definitely, but also I kept it in the back of my mind, like it's part of the process. So.
Were you playing high-level AAU still?
No, I actually didn't start AAU until my freshman year, actually. So I was playing with a little AAU team called CSA, Skills
Like
Academy.
a local team? Your sophomore year, did you play on a circuit team?
I actually tried out for Pro Skills 15U. I didn't make the team. They put me on the second team, so.
You played on the second team the whole summer?
Yeah, the second team the whole summer.
That makes the story even crazier. So
I know.
You weren't getting recruited. You didn't even make the first 15U team, and then you tried out for the 16s. You made the top team for 16?
Yeah, I made the team, but I didn't play as much.
And at that time, what do you feel like was maybe missing in your game? Was it like athleticism? Was it your strength? Was it your ability to shoot?
It's really all the above, really. Everybody was just, bigger than me, stronger, so it was just like, I have no problem with going through the process.
How tall were you?
I was like 6'2", 6'3".
And you're like 6'4", 6'5" now?
Yeah, I'm like 6'5" now.
Do you feel like you weren't the player that was worthy of getting a Duke?
Back then I wasn't even thinking, I was probably gonna go high major, but as the years went on, I got bigger, stronger. I was like, okay, maybe I can, do something with this.
What do you feel like is a thing that you added or developed that had the biggest impact on how you were effective in the game?
You say my defending and shooting. Like in the summer, I shot like 40-something% from the three. I never shot that good like a day in my life. Those periods of time where, it was just me in the gym by myself, just working and working and working, like it showed up in those games. It so happened to give me, looks that I wanted.
I ended up going to play Division I, but I felt like I could have went way further. I didn't understand how important weights were, strength and athleticism and stuff. Was the weight room something you intentionally took on, or was that something that came natural to you? Because bro, pause. Bro, your calves right now is freaking veins popping out his calves.
Nah, it was definitely a weight room type of thing.
What did you do? What did your weight journey look like?
I usually, ask my dad because, he was in the league already. The routine, I probably say Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I probably do my upper body. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays, it'll probably be my lower body. It also came from a genetic part, like for my calves. Like my dad's calves are humongous too. I think it's just like, like this, yeah.
Mentioning your dad, right? Tell the people who your dad is.
My dad's Josh Howard, former NBA player for the Dallas Mavericks. Celtics, also Washington Wizards, Utah Jazz, and Minnesota Timberwolves.
He was on the championship team?
Nah, he actually got traded right before they won.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
During the time where you were not getting recruited, did you ever feel like there was pressure for you coming up playing basketball or not really?
No, not really, because, you know, my dad, like, sports-wise, he let me do what I want. Like, for instance, I didn't even play basketball first. I actually played football with my friends to see if I liked it or not. And I was sticking with football for a little minute. Once I got to high school, it was just like, yeah, I probably will just go ahead and just stick with this basketball thing. But
And I bet once you did, he was happy.
yeah, he was happy for sure.
How was he impacting your journey whenever the offers weren't coming in?
You know, just telling me to, you know, just be humble, you know, stay down, you know, my opportunity's gonna come. I just gotta go out there and show it.
Nobody knew who you were, I guess, then. How did that feel for you in those years when you got put on the second team or you weren't making the top team?
It was hard, you know, because, like, I've been working harder than, you know, what I've been doing. And just for me to, you know, not getting any looks, it was just like, well, on to the next, I guess. My opportunity's gonna come one day, and, you know, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be ready to prove it and show it, so.
Did you feel like it would get to this point? 25 plus offers in a span of 3 or 4 months, committing to Duke?
Not at all. I thought it was just gonna be like mid-major offers, but it was a lot to take in too, so.
Yeah, I bet.
I honestly had no idea that this is what Bryson's journey looked like. His story was so similar to what so many players go through, including myself throughout high school basketball. I was itching to figure out what that breakout summer looked like. How was he performing? When did all the offers roll in? What did it feel like? But first, I put B through a quick shooting workout to see what his work ethic was really like.
You're in the middle of the playoffs, so what you feel like you want to do?
Yeah, I'd probably say shooting, you know.
The shot looked good last night.
Yeah.
But I did notice a couple things that like we'll get into.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
So I'm guarding you here. You're handling the ball here and just seeing how you can get a shot off. Yep. I'm not letting you get this one. You have to go out the other side. Do people tell you anything specifically about your shot?
When I shoot, I like lean my head back.
I think you can shoot slightly up a little bit. Like last night, the ball was coming in here, so it's hitting back. And then sometimes on your middies, you're going front rim.
Yeah.
So every time you hit front rim today, we won't count it. That's nice, I love that. That's good. Yeah, find that flow, find that flow. Envision you're in a tight box and like you flashed in the zone or something, so you're getting a lot of these. And then same thing, goes front rim. You wanna make sure everything's getting up and over. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He wants that right side. We're gonna extend the range a little bit. You'll go 1, 2, drop, and then you'll just raise, thinking about letting the ball go up. Yeah.
There we go.
Drop. Yeah, bro, yeah. This one's kind of fun. So you're gonna be behind me. You start with a live dribble, I can't see you.
Okay.
We're going midi or 3. You have to swipe one of my arms when you decide to go. Once you swipe, yeah, then I can play you however, you're to a midi. Oh, that's tough. Good body, boy. Oh yeah! Ah! Oh, he got my ass. He got. All right, so you're gonna go spot up 3s. Yup, gamer. Clutch, yes sir. Shot, boy. Yes sir. You got 5 in a row.
There you go.
2. 3. 4, there you go. 5, shot. We'll work on like a little, like you'll shift over, but I'll pass it, I'm gonna give you a call. If I don't say nothing, you just drop straight into the shot. If I say 2, you pump fake and you can reset out each way. If I call 3, then it's here into whatever midi that you want. 2. Yeah, I want your eyes on that shot though. I dang near want you to just kind of stop and see if it's there. Because if you don't see if it's there, they're not gonna close out. If your eyes just do this and you even just do this, now they have to close out. If they don't, it's shot. If they do, it's change. Good shot, B. 3. Nice. Yes. Yes. We'll go other side. 3. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Ah. What you think? Some good work?
Of course.
After working out, me and Bryson headed over to the Star, which is a performance training facility out here in Dallas, Texas. This is where Bryson goes to do all of his recovery, which even though he may be in the middle of the playoffs, I probably needed more than him.
So what was your mindset going into your last summer?
I've already done sat and watched what the process looks like, so now I just gotta go out there and, just compete and, perform. It's your last chance. You can't go in there scared, so gotta just give it your all.
Was there any frustration?
There was a lot of frustration, but instead of frustration, I tried to use it as motivation.
Did you have any sort of plan or strategy, or was it just showing up the same way that you had always showed up?
My dad always tells me, just go out there and play hard, get a feel for the game, whatever happens, happens, and then I so happen to, just start scoring a lot more.
Well, I guess even going back, so you didn't make the top pro skills team 15s or 16s?
No, I made it 16s, but I didn't play as much.
So what changed 17?
Everybody left the team. All the people who were above me, who were starting and stuff, they ended up all leaving, next man up, and it just so happened to be me. So, I took the opportunity, and I just ran with it.
So it was pretty much your team?
Basically, yeah.
And they had to bring in a bunch of new people?
Man, we had a whole new team.
Walk me through the first few sessions and talk me through how the summer started.
First session, it was in Phoenix. First session, I did okay. And then we went to Memphis, and that's when everything just unfolded. Our first game was against Knight Riders. And it was a live period too, so that's when all the coaches are there. Yeah. I ended up having 30-something points, but we lost. So I dropped 30 in front of all those coaches, and I was just thinking in my mind, okay, if I just did that, maybe something might happen. My coaching staff's manager, his phone was blowing up.
Off that first game?
Yeah, because our coach don't let us have our phones at tournaments unless we win. He was like, if y'all win this next one, y'all get your phones back. And I was like, okay, we gotta win this next game. That next game, we won, and then I just so happened to have 30 again. When I finally got my phone back, it was just my phone was just going off. It was SMU, Virginia Tech, OU, it was everybody. Mind you, we had 2 more games left. We ended up playing that third game. We played Team Why Not, I think. I had a okay game. I had 15 and 9 rebounds. We ended up playing Mocan. I probably had 30 again, but we lost. Shoot, we was on the way back on the bus. I'm talking about, I got one coach calling me saying they want to offer me, and then I got another coach calling me mid-call that want to offer me a scholarship. I'm on the way home.
What do you think that they saw in you?
How efficient I was. I would have 30 points and I would only miss 3 or 4 shots. And just me on the defensive side, just getting the passing lanes, just talking, having a lot of energy.
I noticed that about you yesterday. Did you ever perform like that before then?
I've always had it in me. It was just a matter of time, when I'm going to show it. That opportunity finally came and I was like, okay, I got to do the right thing. The game started getting easier for me, which is crazy because EYBL is the top national league to play in.
You finished that second session. How many offers, if you had to guess, did you pick up?
It was between 15 and 20.
That's crazy.
I was missing calls from different coaches. I had to call every single one of them back.
I remember being the kid that had no offers, and I didn't even know what it would be like to be on the phone with one of those coaches. What did that feel like?
When Coach Izzo called me, when Coach Bill Self called me, I was like, no way I'm actually talking to these two. It didn't even feel real.
So when did Duke come about?
They actually came after my top 100 camp. I think it was July. I'm about to tell you a funny story. I was actually at my high school's open runs. I was hooping, and then my friend was near my phone. He was like, somebody calling you. And I answered it. I was like, hello? You know who this is? I was like, no, sir. He was like, this is John Shire from Duke. And I was like, oh. I'm just sitting there surprised. I'm in open runs, and I don't even know what to say. He told me he wanted to offer me a scholarship. I was excited. I was overly excited because, that was my dream school.
What was your top 5 or top 6? What did you end up narrowing it down to, and how'd you narrow it down?
I was really sticking with OU, close to home. But, once the blue blood started coming, it was between Duke, Kentucky, and Kansas. Duke, like I said earlier, it's my second home.
Your family's from North Carolina.
Yeah, me just being down there, having that support system, it feels good. So that's why I chose Duke.
Was UNC one of them too?
Yeah.
They're 20, 30 minutes apart, right?
Yeah.
So then what made you choose Duke over UNC?
I feel like they want it more. The system that they run, for players like me, I would fit basically perfectly in that system. So
I think so too.
That's why I went with Duke.
Now is the time to find out, is this possible for anybody, and what can be learned from Bryson's story?
We're gonna jump in the cold plunge, we're gonna get in the hot tub. How many intervals do you do? 2. So you go cold, hot, cold, hot? Yeah. And how long do you go in the cold? 12 minutes in the cold? Yeah. I thought he was gonna say 3. It's cold, but I could do 12 minutes in here. That's when it gets better. It's that Johnson, man.
There's some kid that's watching this right now, and we're about to go into some people's last summer. Do you think what you've done could be done from anybody?
I mean, yeah, shoot, I did it. My whole thought process is whatever happens, happens. If I don't, I'm still gonna do something. I believe in myself a lot. So I knew if I'm not gonna get those high major D1s, I may get a mid major, go through that type of process. It's really just, God's timing, really. I kept God in my prayer, my circle, my relationship with him, it got real closer ever since then. I probably say it's all because of him, really.
The thing that I've noticed with people is when you're okay with not making those those goals happen, then you don't have as much pressure, and then it ends up happening. Exactly. What advice would you give to someone who's going into their last summer and they feel like they're behind, they're not getting recruited?
Stay humble, you know, just stay down, just keep working, you know, your time's gonna come. It's just a matter of what you're gonna do with it, really, because like you always gonna have opportunities. It's just a matter, you know, of like how you gonna perform with it.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know what it is. I always struggle with the high.
It's because, you know why? It's because his veins are like this big in his calves, so they're about to freaking explode. If all you got was a D2 offer and you step into it with the open mind, the D1 is still available.
It's still available. You just got to go out there and play. I feel like 16U when I didn't play, I wasn't getting better. So I was like, okay, it's time to bring your confidence up. You know, at least try this thing out one last time. So having that one last time is when, you know, everything happens.
What is your mentality going into your freshman year?
I'm really just there for the development part. I mean, obviously I want to win, but also I want to get better as a player too. You know, just be ready for, you know, for that next level, which is the league. Open-minded, you know, just playing hard.
What are you the most excited for?
Home games. I've seen them on TV, like all those people there, it's crazy. And that's a small packed gym, you know, it's crazy.
Just 1 year ago, Bryson was unknown, and today he's heading to Duke. And his story proves that everything can change way faster than you think. If you don't doubt yourself and lose confidence whenever things aren't going exactly your way, you continue to work as hard as you can and stay focused on your development. You take advantage of your opportunities when they do arrive. And most importantly, you don't stress about what results that you get. You continue to trust that wherever your feet are placed, you're meant to be there. And you'll continue to improve and produce.
If I gave you a piece of advice, it would be to continue to be the person you were that got you here. You're headed for great things in your life, so it's only gonna be more cameras, more attention. You keep being you, bro. However it goes, you're happy and you're pleased. Whether it takes a year, whether it takes 4 years for your next goal of going to the league, like you just stay locked in and keep being how Bryson's always been. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Appreciate you, my guy.
If you guys enjoyed watching this video, make sure that you guys subscribe. We're actually almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Last 2 videos you guys showed a lot of love to. Make sure y'all leave some comments and let me know what type of videos you guys want to see, what you guys are enjoying, and we'll see you guys in the next one.